The sixth example of the tauhid is man-made isms and schisms. For example, communism, socialism, capitalism, racism, tribalism, nationalism, all these things are tauhid, man-made isms and schisms. In the 1970s, millions of Muslims who were living in Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Albania, Yugoslavia, Latvia, Romania, and many other places in Asia and in Europe, they died as kuffar. They claimed to be Muslims, but they died as kuffar because they died believing in communism. So why? Because they had no sheikhs in their countries to tell them that you need to reject the tawhid. In our time, millions of Muslims in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nigeria, Malaysia, Indonesia, South Africa, they die as kuffar because they died believing in democracy. So in the 1970s, they died believing in communism. And that is kufr and shirk. But in our time, the new fitna is a fitna of democracy. So why these Muslims in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nigeria, South Africa, Malaysia, Indonesia, they died as kuffar because they died believing in democracy, because they have no sheikhs in their countries to tell them that democracy is the greatest shirk. And you are not allowed to follow the democratic process. To believe in Allah is not enough to make you a Muslim. When you believe in Allah, you are only practicing half of your shahada. The second half of the shahada is kufr bit tawhid. So Allah said, La ikrah fi din, Baqarah 2:56. Let there be no compulsion in religion. قَدْ تَبَرَّ الرُّشْدُ مِنَ الْغَيِّ, because truth stands out clear from falsehood. فَمَنْ يَكْفُرْ بِالتَّاغُوتِ وَيُؤْمِنْ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدِ اسْتَمْسَكَ بِالْعُرْوَةِ الْوُثْقَى لَا انْفِصَامَ لَهَا. So anyone who rejects faith in the tawhid, all the false deities, and all the man-made isms and schisms, and then believe in Allah, he has hold fast to a grip that will never break. لَا انْفِصَامَ لَهَا. So your shahada has two parts, negation and affirmation. La ilaha. This half of the shahada is called negation. There is no God. Illallah, except Allah, is called affirmation. So in order to be a Muslim, you reject faith in all the false deities and all man-made isms and schisms, then believe in Allah. If you did not practice the shahada with its two parts, then I'm afraid you did not reject the tawhid. To reject the tawhid is from asl-din, root Islamic education. It's not from the furu', the branches. It's from the root. Therefore, you can't be a Muslim until you uphold this asl-din, root Islamic education.